Hello there everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Unlimited video. I've updated the wall, you can see all my showcases. Oh, isn't that nice? If you zoom in really close, I guess. Right, let's catch up on the last week of card reveals. Let's get into this. I am very excited to talk about this. So, we'll begin with the leader I am now officially the most excited for. And it's not close. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Firstly, how unfortunate. What a banger of a tagline. He's blue-black, Imperial and official traded. He is a 4/7. These are good stats. When you use a when defeated ability, do it again. Guys, if you have not played a card game before, in particular if you haven't played something like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, one of the games that has famously been broken by this exact mechanic, you're not going to know. This is insane. When defeated abilities sort of necessarily are designed to only happen once, so they're usually quite good. Just doing it twice, it doesn't matter what it is. The fact that you're basically saying, no, all my cards are just way better, is crazy. And we got a bunch of really good when defeateds. I could talk about the when defeateds that exist in the game at the moment. We're evidently going to get lots more, so we'll wait, but this is the first leader I'm going to be building with. I don't think it's going to be great, this set, but I think by the end of the year, even maybe by Worlds, this leader will be busted, right? Like, it's a matter of time. It is definitely a matter of time. And worth saying as well, on his flip side, he has the same ability, but the way this sort of interacts is that you can go, on your flip turn, you can crash one of your things, double activate the when defeated, then deploy, then crash another thing, and double activate that when defeated. So on your flip turn, you get double when defeated, which is obviously very, very strong. Now, worth saying, a lot of the time, the sort of when defeated, like crazy bullshit stuff has been all your when defeateds, but I think this is kind of better because it's just every turn, always, you just get the value. This is nuts. I'm really excited for it. We then got a few card reveals here. It's sort of, let me just shift this up a little bit, sorry. It's probably a little annoying. There we go. We also got some card reveals. We get Krennic. This is a 2-cost 2/2, shielded. Okay, cool. We have Crafty Smuggler in blue-black. The 2-drops in blue-black are, by the way, starting to get really, really nice, like with this and Runhako, and we have nice 2/3 ships in space. Like, okay, we're cooking. The first unit you play each round that has a when defeated ability costs 1 less. Sure, why not? Why not let us cheat costs? Thanks. What a fucking insane card. Yeah, staple 3 of and everything. Shuttle ST-149. You can play it for 3. I actually am quite high on this card. This is a generic black. It's a 3/4 shielded. When played and when defeated, you may take control of a token upgrade on a unit and attach it to a different eligible unit. So this basically means +1/+1s and shields. Now, what I really like about this is the fact that you can choose the shield that it comes in with. So you put it in, resolve shielded first, and then you can take that shield and dash it over to something else. That's a cool, cute little interaction. Now, the other really, really powerful interaction is obviously going to be if you can steal one of your opponent's things. This is going to be insane. There's not really that many shields or experience tokens running around. Like, there are some, but like it's not super prevalent. So I think the main value will be in just being able to shield anything else. So I suspect this probably is not going to see that much play, but I think it's cool. And then we get this 3-cost 2/4 with a when defeated to draw a card, which obviously in Thrawn will be draw 2. Maybe this will see play in Thrawn. I doubt it sees play anywhere else. We got a couple more when defeated then. Here we got Onyx Squadron Brute. This is the 2-cost 2/3. When defeated, heal 2 from base. So when defeated, heal 4 in Thrawn. Thrawn just got its anti-aggro tool. Very nice. And it's also something that, Thrawn's probably going to want to be playing Exploit because, right, like, you can do all sorts of shenanigans. We also got this ridiculous red card. This is a 3-drop 4/2. Separatist Droid Vehicle Transport. When defeated, deal 3 indirect damage to a player. So in Thrawn, deals 6 indirect damage to a player. That's a lot of damage. Like, that's really a lot. And I think blue, I don't know, maybe blue-red will finally be, like, a pretty reasonable color combo. Obviously, this is a 4/2 for 3. We're looking at playing this in Django or Boba. So, like, yeah, fine. Duh. But, like, hey, man, 6 indirect is a lot. But, yeah, this is insane, right? Like, this is an insane tool for Django to get access to. All right, we got the flagship, the Chimera. So this is a 6-drop 5/6. With a when played, you may use a when defeated ability on another friendly unit and a when defeated to create 2 TIE Fighter tokens. Now, let's just remind ourselves of the wording here, when you use a when defeated ability. So what that means is Chimera will trigger Thrawn. So you can play Chimera, choose one of your when defeateds, and then Thrawn and activate it twice. Now, how good is this is going to be entirely dependent on the when defeateds we get access to. But this card is insane in the context of Thrawn and pretty mid outside of it. You know, but a 6 cost 5 6 ain't bad. It ain't bad. These are fire spray stats. It doesn't come in active, but I don't know, guys. This seems really, really strong to me in Thrawn. And this is probably going to get one of those lovely prestige arts. I can't wait to make a blinged out Thrawn deck. We've got our first 35 HP base, which this was a big day. So now we know the rare bases in the set are going to be giving you negative repercussions for more HP. I think this was the natural place to go. This says draw one less card in your starting hand. Now, I think the decks that are going to want to play 35 HP are probably not really going to massively care. I'm thinking of like the Bosk Blues or, you know, the double blue rays, for example, right? These are decks where they can adjust the deck building to factor in the slightly reduced chance of opening early plays. And that extra 5 HP is going to be so valuable that they really don't care. This may be what pushes Bosk Blue, for example, over the line in the Sabine matchup, right? Now, I don't know. We're getting more Rebels in this set, so I suspect it won't. I think Sabine will be able to keep up. But this, you know, having access to this, and it's once again a reason why I wish we could sideboard bases, I think is really, really cool. Certainly going to be something people think about, right? Definitely something people will think about. Okay. I'm not even going to waste time talking about Rose. This is, I think, definitively the worst leader in the game. But I am going to talk about the rest of the starter deck cards which we got revealed. And some of these are cards in the main set, some of them are from the starter deck. So we start with Boshek. This is a 3 cost 3/4, pretty bad. With a piloting for 2, +1/+2. When played as an upgrade, mill 2, return each of those cards with an odd cost to your hand. So in Han, this is a draw 2 for 2, that gives +1/+2. It's fine. It's fine. Like, I mean, yeah, refueling your hand is really good. And maybe in Han 1, you would actually want to play this to if you just want to sit there and really aggressively just, like, you know, stick cards and, like, use your leader. This might be worth it in that sort of context. But I suspect it won't be. Now, this card on the other hand will see play. This is R2, right? So it's the same stats. So we can just play it, right? It's kind of the same. We're not getting the filtering, but like, okay, it's a 1/4. With piloting for 0, it can be played on a friendly vehicle unit with a pilot on it, and the attached unit gains, you may play or deploy 1 additional pilot. So this is a free +1/+1 that you can also play as a 1/4. I don't know. That seems pretty good to me. Will it be good enough to see generic play? Probably not, but like, it just seems very strong, right? Like, I mean, it's just a free 1/1, or it's a 1/4, right? Like, if you just want to, you know, you want to waste an action, or you want to just buff something up out of range or something, right? Like, it seems just very, very good. I think this card is insane. Then we got TIE Bomber. This is a 2 cost 0/4 with on attack to deal 3 indirect damage to the defending player. This is a really cool card. I don't know how good it will be, but it's pretty cool. Obviously, in the context of Boba, this is deal 4 indirect damage. That's a lot of indirect damage. I mean, you know, when you're playing this in aggro, it's going to soak up some damage. It's going to force your opponent to take stuff to the face unless they want to lose their board. So, I don't know. I think it's maybe pretty good. I also really like that it is Imperial traded, so you can you can tie advanced it and make it a 2/6 that is going to be suddenly very scary. IG-88. This is a 5/4/5. While an enemy unit is damaged, this gains +3/+0. So you can ECL this in for 7 attack, which means you can kill any leader in any of the relevant leaders in the game. So okay, we're now going to be looking at this card. This card is going to be very, very potentially relevant. We also get this piloting ability to gives +0/+3 with the attached unit gaining that ability. I think this card is really good. If you're playing ECL, I don't think this card is going to be good without ECL. I think Boba 3 ECL is going to be something we consider though, for sure. Right, then we got a Dagger Squadron Pilot. This is a 1 cost 2/1. with piloting to give +2/+1. I think this is just a really efficiently statted card. So, you know, you might just play it for the versatility. I mean, a 1-drop 2/1's fine. We get First Order Stormtrooper. This is a 1-drop 2/1 with on attack and when defeated, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. So this is sort of a guaranteed 3/1 of value, but obviously for every turn it hangs around, it gets a little bit better. So yeah, I don't know, this seems alright. Obviously, the indirect damage is always going to go to the worst place it can, right? That's sort of the deal. Okay, then we got a card that it's a good thing Boba Yellow is dead. So this is a 5-drop 5/6 in double yellow. When played as a unit, exhaust up to 2 ground units. This is really strong. I mean, this is just this is cunning, right? Like this is cunning, except it costs 5, and one of the modes is make a 5/6. We'd probably play that card. And then it has piloting. When played as an upgrade, exhaust an enemy unit in this arena. +3/+1 for 2. Also very good. And it's 2 and normal yellow, single yellow. So yeah, I think I'm just very high on this card. This seems really good. I mean, obviously you can imagine this on a lurking tie, making that thing a 5/3. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is I think this is good. I think this is really solid. Okay, then we got some more cards here. Sorry, you can't really read that, but I'll read it out. So here's our first Sabine support. This is a 3-drop green white 3/4. Okay. Restore 1, alright. When played, you may attack with a pilot or a unit with pilot on it, with a pilot on it. It gains +1/+0 and restore 1 for the attack. Ah. We got a pump. Well, why didn't you lead with that? Good card. Sabine will probably play this if Sabine plays pilots. IG 2000, this is a 4-drop 3/4 with Overwhelm, and when played, deal 1 damage to each of up to 3 units. You guys feel free to explain to me why FFG thought Django needed a way to just exhaust your whole board first action on their flip. Like, you tell me. You guys feel free to explain it to me, because it makes no sense to me. But yeah, this is obviously ridiculous. Then we got Houndstooth. This is a 3-drop 4/3 in space. That seems pretty reasonable. While attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play, it has shoot first as well. This seems pretty good. This just seems pretty efficiently statted to me for a starter deck card. Like, it's 4/3 in space for 3. That's not bad. Okay, then we got Boba Fett. So we got a new Boba Fett. This is a 5-drop, yellow-black, 5/4 shielded. That's not bad. Piloting 2 yellow-black. When played as an upgrade, +2/+3. Okay, so firstly, like, that's good. When played as an upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. If the attached unit is a transport, you can deal 2 instead. Guys, maybe we play this in Django. I'm just saying the idea of like putting this on a fire spray and making that thing a 6/7, which is also going to exhaust whatever your opponent's played, and then you can sit there and do indirect damage. I think this is I'm just saying. I think this is pretty good. Then we got Electromagnetic Pulse. This is 1-drop, deal 2 damage to a droid or vehicle and exhaust it. If vehicles become big, obviously this is going to be staple, and they already are big. So like, yeah, yellow sideboard staple. This card is staple. This is the staple vehicle, anti-vehicle card. So take control of a non-leader vehicle unit that costs 6 or less without a pilot on it. There's a few restrictions there, but fine. If you do, ready it. At the start of the next regroup phase, return it to its owner's hand. So this is Waylay on steroids for vehicles. It costs 5, but like you're basically gonna, you know, the ideal situation here is your opponent is gonna you know TDR something in, right, like a Ruthless Raider or a Fire Spray, and you go, yeah, cool, I'll have that, I'll attack you with it, and then it can bounce back to your hand. That's pretty good. I think this is going to be a sideboard staple. And then we got this 3-drop 2/4. On attack, discard a card from your deck. If it has an odd cost, give an experience token to another unit. So a 3-drop 3/5 in space is obviously very efficiently statted. It's not exactly a 3/5, but this will probably see play in Han, and outside of that, probably none, but hey-ho. Right, we've got a couple other cards here. We got Red Squadron X-Wing. This is a 3-drop 3/4 with a when played to deal damage to it to draw a card. Meh. Then we got this card, which is good. This is a 2-drop 3/2 in Yellow Hero, so okay, good start. We needed some 3/2s. Piloting for 2. The attached unit gains on attack, give an experience token to this unit, and then deal 1 damage to it. And it's +2/+2. Seems pretty good to me, right? Like, just going to sit there and like every turn your opponent can't answer the card. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, please. In particular, I like this card in Obi-Wan. Who can, I don't know if you can see the showcase up there, probably not. But yeah, Obi-Wan will just undo this every single time. I go, yep, heal it up, yep, heal it up. Not worth getting gassed about, but hey, I think this card is good. I think this card is strong. And I think, is that it for the... No. We got a few more. We got a few more cards. So firstly, we got Captain Tarkin. This is a 3-drop 2/5. Each friendly vehicle gains +1/+0 and Overwhelm. I don't think you're going to play this. Like, it's fine. It's good. It's good. I mean, maybe Django Red plays this, right? Like this. Okay, I can see this being really threatening in Django Red. Like +1 attack in an aggro deck is obviously very, very good. Outside of the like Django and Boba decks, I'm pretty doubtful this will see play though. Or I guess Tarkin. Kijmi Patrollers. This is a 2-drop 1/1 that makes a 1/1 token. So just, fine. Generic blue removal to defeat any vehicle that is a non-leader. So yeah, this is another great sideboard card. Then we got this new leader, which I really need to just watch the show. This is Rio Durant. So this is a yellow-black, deploys on 5. Action, pay 1, attack with a space unit, gains +1/+0, and Saboteur for the attack. That's a good ability. He deploys as a 3/5 with Saboteur, but he upgrades as a 3/5 that gives it Saboteur, and if it's transport, it's +4/+5. So that's really good. This may be our first non-Django or Boba space aggro deck that we can actually play. So here you're sacrificing the control that you get with Django for just, no, I'm going to turn my card sideways and I'm going to kill you. And obviously having that sort of like, vehicle upgrade potential, like +3/+5 is a shit ton of stats on 5 to just get for free, right? Like obviously that on like a Lurking Tie or something is insane. So I have got an eye on this. I'm not going to call it bad. It's definitely weird. I think in Limited this card's going to be insane. But we'll see. I mean, this may be the best draft leader. Like, this may be the best one. And finally, we got Rampart. This is a 2-drop 3/3 in space, where this unit doesn't ready during the regroup phase unless its power is 4 or more. Unfortunately, you can't just like use Rio to like keep it up every turn or something. So yeah, you kind of have to upgrade this, and then it becomes really scary. So we'll need to see how good this ends up being. And then finally, we have Koi Grand Turn, ready a fighter or transport with 6 or less power for 3. That could be really strong. We'll need to see how the vehicle stuff goes. So that is week 4 of card reveals. We are rapidly approaching the sort of set release in March. We're well into spoiler season. I think we've got a good chunk of cards still to see. Probably about half the leaders though, and a majority of legendary still to see. A lot of legendary still to see actually. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing those. I guess we are early in spoiler season, as close as we are getting to the release. But I'm really excited for the set. This is the set I'm definitely most excited for. Obviously set 3 I was always as a prequel enthusiast, but more than set 1, more than set 2, like I'm really excited for this set. So I am really looking forward to discussing it with you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe to the channel for lots more Star Wars Unlimited content, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Cheers.